So, but you know, other people are are not uh, are not followers of God's command. So they will try to create some other problems, and that happened in Mecca and Medina. Prophet himself was doing the work in a peaceful manner, but those mushrik people tried to engage him in some other issues like confrontation, but he avoided. Here I will give you some examples. You know, when Prophet was in Mecca, he was conveying his message in a very peaceful manner. He always he used to say, "Ayyuhan nas qulu la ilaha illallah tuflihu." Prophet used to say, "Ayyuhan nas qulu la ilaha illallah tuflihu." So it was a peaceful work, peaceful dawah work. But what happened? They became angry. At that time, Makkah people were mushrik people. They were idol worshippers. So they became angry. And they tried to make difficulties. And finally, they wanted to kill the Prophet of Islam. You know, in Mecca there was a tribal parliament. The name was Darun Nadwa. Darun Nadwa was a tribal parliament. So they passed a resolution unanimously in this parliament that we have to kill Muhammad. So it was very clear that now they will try to kill him. Kill means there is it is an ultimatum of war. So at that time there were few hundreds Muslims in Mecca and in Medina and in some other places. So one option before Prophet was that to gather all these Muslims and make an army and to fight those Meccan people. And some prophets, some companions were of this opinion. They said, we will do jihad against these mushrik people, like Umar and other Muslims. They wanted to go to war against mushrik peoples. But Prophet said no. He silently migrated from Mecca and settled in Medina. So he avoided battle, he avoided war, he avoided violence. This was a very clear example that a da'i must avoid confrontation. A da'i must avoid deviation. A da'i must avoid any kind of tilt. So Prophet of Islam, after 13 years, left Mecca and settled in Medina. And so thus he avoided confrontation. Thus he avoided war between himself and the other people. Then what happened? When he settled in Medina, Meccan people became more angry. They said that if you leave Muhammad, then he will go stronger. He will be stronger and he will be a danger for us. So they they organized attack. They attacked Medina. There were some wars. For example, Battle of Badr, Battle of Uhud. These battles were waged by the Mushrik people of Makkah. Prophet of Islam was compelled to defend himself. When there was attack, there was no option other than to face the attack, to defend himself. But after few years, Prophet tried to establish peace. He wanted to establish a peace agreement between himself and Makkah people. So he started negotiation, because this act was like a deviation for himself. After this, his dawah work was deviated to war, to violence. Prophet wanted to do dawah work in a peaceful manner, but due to attack from the Mushrik people of Makkah, there was deviation. He was compelled to astray from dawah work and to defense, to go to defense. So Prophet started a negotiation. This negotiation was organized at a place that is called Hudaybiyah. So in Hudaybiyah, there was a negotiation to establish peace. So the Mushrik people, Suhail ibn Amr was the representative of those Muslim peoples. So they said that yes, we are ready to establish peace, we are ready to sign a peace agreement, but on our own conditions. They presented some conditions, and all these conditions were favorable only to Mushrik people. All these conditions were favorable to Mushrik people of Makkah. But Prophet of Islam accepted all these conditions, and he signed the Treaty of Peace. So Hudaybiyah agreement was a peace agreement. But this agreement of peace was finalized only after he accepted all those conditions unilaterally. So Sahaba became angry. You know, Umar Farooq was a very well-known Sahabi. He said, Lema nu'ti daniyata fi dinina. It means that why we accept these humiliating conditions? Why we accept these humiliating conditions? But Prophet of Islam insisted, and he endorsed that document. So after Hudaybiyah, there was a peace. Hudaybiyah was a no-war pact. Hudaybiyah agreement was basically a no-war pact. So after this pact, there was no war. So although this no-war pact was obtained after accepting the conditions of Mushrik people unilaterally, but after this pact agreement, there was peace. Peace means normalcy. Peace means peaceful interaction.